Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And today we are reviewing one of the most appropriately named cigars I've ever smoked. The new Diesel Delirium. It is 6 by 52, one size only. There is your density. Now, the reason I say it's appropriately named is I've had several of these, and this cigar it'll just about make you crazy because it is extremely powerful. Now, I don't want to give away too much, but this is in no way, shape, or form like the Hair of the Dog that was out last year. That cigar sold out very quickly, by the way. This is, they wanted the something bolder and fuller, and let me tell you, they reached their goal. Now, let me tell you a little more about the cigar. Only 5,000 boxes were produced, and if I'm not mistaken, they come in boxes of 10. Even in the words of Justin Andrews, who is the senior brands manager, said Diesel Delirium is about disruption. It is a cigar that demands the smoker's full attention, and while it follows Hair of the Dog, the two blends couldn't be more different. Very true. Delirium is described as a powerhouse of a smoke, and on and on and on, and it's just very, very full-bodied. Now, what makes it so full-bodied? Well, I'll give you the breakdown. First of all, it was blended by A.J. Fernandez. It's made with an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, a Connecticut broadleaf binder, and a blend of Nicaraguan Lajero and Ometepe tobacco. Ometepe from Nicaragua also. As I said before, it's available in one size only, 6 by 52, and the suggested retail price is $10. 10 count wooden boxes. There it is right there. So if you will allow me to show you the cigar one more time. Oh, by the way, you see Chief back there. Chief, cigar. There you go. The new Diesel Delirium. I didn't really get into the bands that much. It's very dark, just like the cigar. Cigars, look how smooth that wrapper is. It is really well made. Of course, here we have Delirium Diesel, and here at the bottom, limited edition 2020. That may be the first cigar I've seen with 2020 on it. I seem to have a little friend out here. I hear a little frog. All right, I'm right by a window. Now we've got to take this band at the foot off. They all come off easily. I don't know if that's by design or it's just luck, but rather than slide it off, I'm going to peel it off. And there we go. That's the 2020 that we were looking at, and we'll see it later again. That is just a nice looking cigar. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I checked this earlier. My little humidimeter. Hit the on button. Dink. Now we have 0. Let's just see what the old humidity is. It'll settle down. 67. And a cigar has a very good feel in the hand, too, for a 6-inch cigar. All right, here we go. Okay, Tim, you said it was full-bodied and bold. Let's see. The draw's pretty good. Yep. believe it or not, it does start with a tangy cedar, some citrus influence. You get it, but you just get it in a teasing amount. It's very definable. It is very noticeable. But the thing is, it's surrounded or followed by so much pepper, black coffee, and a leather mix. So your sweeter flavors are, and you're going to get it initially right away. It's a tangy cedar, somewhat citrus influenced tangy cedar, a little brown sugar, and actually a little cinnamon. You know how cinnamon sometimes can be a little tingly. It is wiped away by the massive amount of black pepper, in excess of 8, probably 8.5 initially here. There is some nutmeg influence in there, but you really notice the massive black pepper and the massive black coffee. The leather at this point is somewhat subdued. It's there, and the nutmeg is somewhat subdued, but it's there. That makes sense. It is. It tastes like it's going to be very, very powerful from the start, and that is your start. So let's see what happens by the first third. First third. And that time is correct. After having several of these, I learned you go as slow as earthly possible. This is a very full bodied cigar. It's very full bodied right now. Now, now, shortly after the initial assessment, when there was so much black pepper, so much black coffee, the sweeter flavors did rise, or those dark notes, the pepper and the coffee, slightly or gradually lowered, and you had a nice citrusy cedar, tangy cedar, and the brown sugar came out with little underlying cinnamon, much more. As the cigar progressed to the first third, the leather came out and the nutmeg came out. So at this point, there is a nice cedar with just a little brown sugar, quite a bit of nutmeg, and quite a bit of leather. The pepper is still good, but it's not 8.5. It's still up there, but it's not 8.5 anymore. It's probably 7.5 ish. And there's a lot of black coffee at the base. Finish is a little cedar and a little nutmeg. Has like a hint of sweetness to it, but it's not really sweet. Not too very much lingering black pepper. Very odd. So the cigar is pretty dark, powerful, and sweetness, but on the below average amount. For the first third, and it's all about preference. This is a powerful, dark cigar, and some people like that. But my personal feelings on it is 91 to start with. It's a little over the top for me, but there are plenty of you that are going to go, yeah, that's what I like. Give me a nose. All right, well, give it a shot because it's very powerful and very dark. So let's just truck along and see what the second third brings. End of the second third. Again, the time is correct. Tim, how in the world can you go that slow with a cigar? It's very simple. I don't want to. And if you go too fast with a very full bodied cigar, and I have smoked this a little quicker than this before, it made me want to. I didn't, but it sure made you feel lightheaded. But it's very full bodied. Now, here in the second third, it's actually improved. By going this slow, the nice cedar and brown sugar came out much more. It is very much combined with the nutmeg, though. You can really get a nutmegish flavor. A I don't know exactly how to describe it. Nutmeg can be many different textures and flavors. This is almost in the direction of a metallic nutmeg. It's not a bad thing. Don't get excited, but that's for lack of descriptive qualities of what I'm telling you. That's sort of what it is. It's that type of nutmeg. The leather is very manageable, as is the black coffee, and the pepper is still good, of course. Still very full bodied though, very full bodied. So you've got to go slow, and you've got to get a nice burn. And as a matter of fact, you know what a cigar will tell you if you're burning it too fast. That burn line tells me I'm just about right. That should be dead even with that. And it's not quite, but it's very, 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 very close. So I'm okay. The finish is a little leathery nutmeg. And some below average lingering black pepper. But the cigar did improve slightly, so I'm raising it to 92. This is a cigar that is positioned for a certain type of cigar smoke. I don't consider myself a lightweight. Okay, I smoke a lot of cigars, but this is a very powerful cigar. And if you have several cigars and then have this one at the end of the day and don't have enough on your stomach, you may pay the price, but it is very full bodied. I'm warning you, it's very full bodied. Okay. So let's see what the final third brings. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Cigar pretty much, I would say at this point, it's like it was in the first third. Flavor wise, strength wise, it's still very full bodied. I would probably say 91 for the final third. This is a very powerful cigar. I haven't said it enough. The flavors are nice, actually, but it's just the amount of La Hero in this cigar must be massive because you will definitely notice it. And if you go slow, as I did, getting 2 hours out of a 6x52 Toro, might be a record. If you go that slow, you'll get nice flavors. There's no way to escape the La Hero and the full bodied effects. Go a little faster and take your chances. But the overall score for me is 91.33. The cigar is good, just a little too full bodied. But some of you like that. I smoke a lot of cigars. This would have to be, if I couldn't have any other cigar today, this might be good. But I have 3 or 4 at least a day, and this has to be strategically positioned along with what I've had to eat. So there you have it, the new Diesel Delirium. 91.33.